and welcome back. I thought I would do something in a heart mold today, and it's a 3D balloon. Haven't done one in a while. So I'm going to fill up my mold. This is just a cheapy heart mold from Temu. I've let my resin sit for a while till it gets to a temperature of 35. I am now going to set aside at least, let me think, probably maybe 20 grams or 30 grams. Let me just see how much I have left in my cup on the side here that I'm putting into 10, 20, 10, hold on one second. I think I'll do 26, I'll just do 27 grams. So, okay, I may not have mixed up enough, but I'll just pour the rest of this in. Probably don't need 27 grams, but I always like to make sure I have enough. Enough for my piping. So I'll just do this, and then if there's a big sort of gap to the edge, I might put a top layer, you know, or a back layer, depending on which side you look at it. It's just that if I used any more of my resin from my white, it still won't go to the top, to the tippy top. So I'm just gonna leave it. It's okay. It'll be okay. And my center is going to be a surprise, which will be later on. So I put in my resin. I am going to get this bubble out. I see it over here. It's a little bit harder when I do this at night to see. But I gotta pour when I can pour with work. So I'm just gonna do that I've seen a lot of people do. So I will try that myself. Now I don't want to torch too close to the edge, so I'm just gonna do it here. This lighter is not a very nice lighter. It keeps going off. Maybe I need to hold it down really hard. So. Okay, now for my center, I'm using all alcohol inks from Octopus. First color is going to be Shadow. I've never used it before. So let us see what Shadow brings me. Oh, it's a deep purple. And look at the mess it created there. Oh, bad, 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 bad resin. I mean, bad alcohol ink. Okay, that's all right. It's like glitter box or something. I wonder if I can get rid of those. Let's see. Well, I don't like Shadow so far. Okay, wait, maybe I can pull this up. What on earth are those? Maybe what I'll do is pool it together. Maybe I can get that one on its own. Oh, I'm being really fussy now. Boy, that shadow didn't do much. I'm gonna go get some black because I wanted a black dark center. So let me pull all that up. And I'm gonna take this. Oops, sorry. Landline calling. Hubby will get it. Let me just pull that up. Come on, you little stinker. Ah, what shall I do? Maybe I'll just move it to the center. That's what I'll do. Well, sometimes you just have challenges, you know? What can I say? Okay, so I'm gonna go look for my black. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, I'm going to do midnight this time. Hopefully I won't have the same trouble. Sort of cup it here and then go in there. Okay, I guess I should have done midnight from the beginning. So let'll put it up here. Okay, then I'm going to do red wine. I was going to put a third color, but we'll see if I have enough room. A little something over there. Get you out of there. Okay, let's see here. Oops, I wanted to go out because it's going to come in.
I'll get her for you. Hold on.
Sorry, there's a phone call coming in from my mom. Her nieces from Asia keep in touch with her, so there we go. Got that one out. I'm going to put another midnight in the center here. Because I want a black center, but I may be too late because the bread's gone on top. But we shall see. We shall see. Then I'm going to put a green. No, I'm going to put some more red because I did want red. So, I'm just going to put a little bit here. I think I'll do it here too, because as I said, the colors will come in. And I'm not swirling them, so there's that one. Then I'm using pear, octopus ink, alcohol ink. That might be kind of pretty to have those colors. So I'm filling it to the edge. Ooh, that pear's kind of like a lime green. Pretty cool. All right, in my other cup, I am going to mix my Bloom pigment paste from Pouring Your Heart Out. You can get it on her eBay store or Amazon. So since I put 27 grams, I'm going to drop in almost 3 drops. One, oops, it's kind of droozing out, so I'm not sure. I think I can guess by just stirring of how sort of opaque or transparent I want that white to be. The funny thing is on that, I haven't used that bottle in a while, so that's probably why it was oozing out like that. And the other thing too is that I had it open quite big, because when I had it on the small notch for opening, it wasn't coming out. So I'm stirring my white really, really well. You can feel the resin being warm. I'm going to look at the consistency, and I think that's pretty okay. I'm just going to stir it up just a little bit longer. So this knob here, you know, you can turn it to slightly open and then more open. So I think it's just because I haven't used this Bloom in a while. I've been saving it like gold because it's a wonderful white pigment paste. Okay, putting it into my piping bag. And all this time is fine because I want my alcohol inks to spread and move and do their thing and settle down. So as I do my mixing of my white, it allows for that time frame to go by of having that those inks sort of play and move around, and so that they don't play when I don't want them to. So sometimes I, you know, do a swirl, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to use the crinkle of my piping bag. Even like that, it looks kind of cool. Okay. So I've got my... I wonder if I can take the temperature with my... oh, okay. My laser. It's feeling warm. I might actually wait a minute or two so that this bloom is really, really warm. Because it said it's registering at 33. I'll just wait a second, not too long. Well, not second, a few minutes. So I think I said it's the Nick Pro resin. It's a 1-to-1. I really like it for my 3D blooms. It also works for quite a few of the flower techniques that I've been doing from resincourses.com. I also use this food thermometer to go in, but it's such a mess. I mean, it's, you know, it gets messy. You gotta clean it. So I like to use the laser one, but I can't tell if I've calibrated it correctly because sometimes when I measure with the laser, it comes out different. The temperature is not the same as with the little food thermometer. All right, enough jabbering. So here's my white in my piping bag. I'm going to get ready to snip off a little bit off the edge. Got it ready, and I'm going to follow the line of my heart mold. I'm not making my stream too, oh, I could have done a little whirly pattern. Oh, I wonder if that's too late. Maybe not. So now I'm gonna go kind of like this so that I don't have so much pressure on me to, you know, sort of do a straight line. So I'm doing a curvy curve. Maybe that'll create, you know, some really cool shaped petals. Oh yeah, I didn't really need 27 grams of resin. You know, I'm gonna go back. 20 or even maybe 15 would have been enough. But like I said, I don't like to have not enough. And then I can put one more line actually. So I gotta slow down because I want to follow where my first line was so that I don't get any blobs. And I'm going to go over that first one that I did, make it a little thicker. Yeah, that was really narrow. Because those are nice when it's on the outside, when the petals come in a bit and you do your white a little wider. So now I'm going to do another one out here since I have room, and maybe that one won't be as wide. I see I have room for another one actually. This will be a cool experiment to see like different widths widths of petaling lines, you know, like one's narrow and one's wide. So that'll be cool to see. I'm just seeing that I have space, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Oh, look how much I had left. Wow. Okay. I've got to rethink that next time. All right, so now how shall I draw this? So I think I'm going to come in to the center here. Oh boy, what do I do? Do I come this way? Or maybe I'll go this way then. Kind of do like butterfly wings maybe. So I'll go wide here so that I can come in. And then I'll come in over here. So this is over here, so I'm going to come in from here. Cool, and then I'll split this difference. Okay. Now I might do some outies. So I'm going to do from here out. So that stayed in, so that's going to come out there. Take some of that from there. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to come out this way here. And then that way there. And then this one here. Well, that looks pretty, and that seems to me like it's begging for a back cover, right? So we shall see. And then I think I'm going to leave it at that and just see what sort of petals I get when I demold. So there's one. I've got another idea for another heart. I was going to do sort of a two project of hearts. Look at that bloom go. It's really good stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to put a top coat. It'll be prettier. And then what I have in mind for the top, the center, will be kind of cool too. Okay, I better stop before I burn it. Okay, I will see you for the next step. Okay, so this is part 2 of my 2 hearts in 1 project. I'm going to attempt the crushed ice effect, which is something I've learned from Petra, Sandra, and Marianne. And I've already mixed up my colors only because I wear a mask, so I don't sort of show you how I mix, but basically this is transparent resin from Resin Pro. I've mixed that with some enoki. I've mixed some shadow, octopus resin inks, and green apple in these cups, and then I've got a clear. So my first order of business is to pour the enoki in. I had to guess how much to pour for each color. This is a mold that I haven't used. No, I did use it before, and I can't remember what my ratios were. So I'm guessing on this one. So there's my white, which is the enoki. Now, this crushed ice effect is really similar to the Larima effect created by Micah from resincourses.com. And then I've learned that depending on the depth and size of your mold, you create different veining or webbing or kind of icy effect that that you can achieve depending on the size. Oh, that looks like that was enough. Hopefully that's true. You see a little black thing right here. Let me get that out. Okay. My next color is the shadow, and I thought I'd do purple and green, not knowing if they will play together or not. But let's try. So on this, I will pour the shadow in the center. Cool how it creates that little heart shape on its own. How fun. Wow, a lot of bubbles today. Okay. And then for my last color, I did the green apple. I don't know if I should be, maybe I'll torch in between, since there's so much for some reason today, but I'll be really careful. So I calculated that I believe this mold that I got from Amazon, heart mold, holds about 6 ounces of resin. So I divided in my head what I thought I might need for each color. So hopefully, oops, that I did that right. So there we go. Now for the green in the center. Well, it looks pretty in here. Let's hope it is. Then I've got my clear, and I hope it's going to be enough, because when I look at the edges, I think I could still use some more, but I will torch again. Clean up this little spill right here. Okay, now for the clear. It's not very much, just a little. And okay, so I've got to make a note that with transparent, I could probably have used maybe about 20 or 30 more grams of resin, but that's okay. You can, you know, as long as you're under and not overflowing, I'm happy with that. So I am going to put this on a time lapse for just a little bit, and then I will find something to put in the center. And I might show that, I might not, depending. So I will see you very soon. So I decided not to do a time lapse because it's taking its time, but since it's closing in now, and I had some sort of shells that are in purple and green, I thought I'd use that for my center, and I'm going to place that in right now, and hopefully it will end up being in the center when this does close up. So I'll kind of make it, so I did mix it in with some of my resin. And I'll just push it in. And I might do a swirl a little later on, you know, if it comes in some more. Otherwise, I'll just leave it alone. Oops, there's one more that fell out. I'm going to put it in here. Ooh, right in there. Come on, go in. Go in. There you go. Yeah, talking to your pieces sometimes helps. I don't know. So let's see what sort of effect I can get on this one. Just let it sit for a moment, and I will see you soon. So my director of photography had problems, so I'm going to redo this demolding. So as you can see, I've already taken it out of the mold. Let's see, I think it's this way, yep. Okay, let's see this 3D bloom with the bloom pigment paste. Ooh, I just love it. Look at that depth of those petals. Take you in for a close-up. I could have done better with the colors, you know, sort of made the white show up more, but that is really pretty. So I hope you like it, and we'll see you for the next segment. Okay, so that looks really interesting. This is the back. Let us see if I got somewhat of a crushed ice effect. I hope. Oh, and it's soft enough I might be able to maneuver it into a bowl or a tray, kind of. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. I like it. It's really sort of mysterious looking. And I like the purple and green and this in the center kind of off. Oh, that's cool. I need to show it to you on a different background. Let's see, I wonder if I can do it on this white here. Might be better. Let me take you in. Ooh, that's a Halloweenish heart. So pretty cool. And I think I will try getting my handy dandy bowl. So I can kind of make it into a tray. Oh, not too bad. And I will actually kind of make this a bit nicer here. Put it right here. Even this kind of looks mysterious. I like it. It's that transparent resin. So anyway, I will play with this, put something heavy, and I will show you the two hearts. So that was the one. And then to remind you, the other one was the 3D bloom. So 2 hearts in a duo video. Thanks so much for watching.